Colton is too hot and horny about his drawing right now to do an intro, so is there anything you want to say? Do disabled people exist? That is the question.
That is the question of the day, isn't it?
The question of the day. Can you see through them? Or are they just figments of our imagination?
Well, what is the question? Do disabled people exist? Do priests live forever?
Is Santa Claus really real?
They're all the same question, really, I guess.
All the same question.
Anyway, let's find out.
Welcome to the GCCC.
It is an absolute fact that Benedict Cumberbatch thinks that handicapped people shouldn't exist.
Yeah, okay,
I
honestly think someone told me that, and at first I didn't believe it, and now I'm like, I want to do research on this because I want to know for sure that he actually was like, nope, that midget right there, no, we should genocide.
First of all, though, I just like, okay. First of all, though,
maybe it's not true. I don't know.
Brendan here, and
Colton. Yeah, Colton right here.
And first of all, I want to tell you that I love everything about Benedict Cumberbatch.
See, I also like him.
Everything about his gigantic, ugly, disgusting face down to
ugly aliens.
His, like, everything about him. You know who he is to me? He is Sir Ian McKellen with opportunity.
Like, yeah, I don't even know.
Because Ian McKellen obviously had all of the opportunity needed to be an actor in the sense that he was all the way through. I mean, he's Hamlet, but
right.
Ian McKellen from X-Men.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, he's amazing. But that's who Benedict Cumberbatch is to me. He's him, but with the grounding of he can either do any theater he wants, or he can do any movie he wants, and he can also be Doctor Strange.
Yeah, no, honestly, Benedict Cumberbatch, then again, he has like that plus 10 British factor, and it's like, I don't know, British actors I just find sometimes way better, more sophisticated than American actors, at least.
Yeah.
At least. Because Canadian actors have a little more razzle-dazzle. But I just feel like if you're straight Hollywood, USA, something about you just seems off. I don't know why. Okay. Like I wouldn't trust a USA actor over a British actor for some reason. That could be because of the accents. maybe
fair enough.
Maybe like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, don't you just love and just want to come over my house and then I'm going to murder you? And it's like, man, that sounds awesome. I'll get murdered, sure. But USA, yeah. Hey, down there, you're going to have a moonshine. I'm going to kill you, right? Like,
So you're saying eloquence gets him points.
Oh, definitely.
So eloquence, his ability as an actor, his
I really like his
accomplishment
acting.
up to this point. I mean, he's got points galore. So
yeah.
Honestly, so that said, he's too awesome for anyone to say that he's wrong about anything, even.
See, and that's the problem. I find that's a big problem. Like, for example, Jared Leto. I'm pretty sure he was allegedly have done things to these like underage followers that he had, these girls, and I think Jared Leto, the guy who played
I know you're
I don't know who he did it to. Yeah, right. Yeah. And I mean, it's a bad thing to do.
It's a terrible thing
to do. But when you're like a millionaire and you're famous, you just get off the hook, which is really bad. Like, if you compare like famous people with old white men back in the day, that, you know, Palace of Versailles type style.
You're right.
I'm white, I'm old, and I don't care, and I will get away with anything.
You're right. That's what it is.
Because they're throwing money over everything.
Oh my goodness! I think every single celebrity should grow out one of those big twirly schemer mustaches, and every time they're up to something, I'm gonna get away with this.
I instantly just think of the guy tying the girl to a railroad track.
Absolutely. Yeah. I picture Schemer from Shiny Time Station.
Oh, nice. Yeah. See, I know, and I just feel like it's old. So I always go through public school, and my English teachers are always talking about all those old white men. We're not gonna study them anymore in poetry. And I'm like,
why?
But this is just the point of saying that old white men with power and money, yes, they died out, and yes, you don't see them as often as, like, you know, the classical, like, dress wear and they sip a whiskey by a fire or what have you. You don't see them visually anymore, but they are reincarnated in celebrity form.
Oh, that power is always given to somebody.
It just so happens that in this 21st century, it's celebrities.
Yeah.
Yes, they work hard, and that is never being taken away from them. But once I find power will corrupt money and power, which is like what's the word I'm looking for? The cliche of everything. Money and power will corrupt people. Yeah.
But so do you think it's money and power that corrupted Benedict Cumberbatch into thinking that?
No. There's probably money and power have the corruption on certain aspects of people's lives, but this part where he thinks disabled people shouldn't exist, I think that's a personal thought. I don't think no one's influencing
philosophy.
Ooh.
I think this is a man's philosophy. What is your stance on it, first off?
Disabled people?
No, what do you think? Can you defend it in any way? I'm a combatter. I want to defend it. You go ahead.
My quote unquote. I just think that I'm doing air quotes right now.
I can see them. They're real.
Yeah, it's so real. I believe that everyone's a person and everyone has a chance to live. Sometimes it's a very touchy subject.
Everyone's a person.
That's a very touchy subject because you can get into a big argument about if they're unable to respond and let you know that they don't want to live. Let's say if someone was like severely damaged and they have no way of communicating through any sort of body language or a visual language or speaking language, how do they voice their own opinion? Because really, people have the control of their own lives, and they really shouldn't let other people control them because you have your own power. Like, you can control yourself.
Yeah.
So, how do some disabled people say this is pain is existence to?
Pain is existence.
Why?
Existence
See. Here's the thing. Rick and Morty, Meeseeks. If the voice of a Meeseeks, not the voice, they're very annoying.
My goodness, you love that show.
I love the show so much. But if their opinion of a Meeseeks saying existence is pain, we all want to die, if someone who had that idea, would you let them, if they truly and had conviction in that, and that's all they wanted, but then if they can't say that, but they're like constantly thinking it, how does anybody else have the logistics to allow that and make that call for somebody else?
No, personal, not on a personal level. Right. The only way to defend this.
Yeah, this is deep.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
Hey, the only way to defend this is to focus on people as a collective, not as individuals, because honestly, that's what we are. We are a collective. We're a blob. We're a useful blob because what we are, we have the capacity to come together and formulate ideas that are different from what is going on in the world and progress the world in ways that the world doesn't know how to do on its own.
Yeah.
Kind of like a brain might do.
Right.
And if there are cogs that are not doing their job.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yep.
I'm not saying not all of them. Like, obviously there's people out there in wheelchairs who can write amazing books, or like,
oh yes,
or can, like, nuclear physicists that can do amazing, incredible things.
Being disabled does not.
I'm not saying
you.
I'm saying that useless people, I guess, useless people. There is a defense against that as a species. The fact that there's so many people out there, like there is a mass of people, and I'd honestly say that most of them aren't disabled at all, but rather just regular old North Americans, and just the average person, because they're serving no purpose. They have no purpose. They have no conviction. They have no desire to go anywhere in life or do anything new.
I'm so far I'm good with you right now, but the one thing I know out there is that there are these people with their mom cuts or their hippie cuts, and they're like, life, everything. If it breathes, we should fight for it. And those are the same people that make nowadays way too sensitive.
Yeah, so you're
just throwing so many problems into the cog machine.
If that's what you want,
so many issues.
Honestly, if people think for a second, if you want life to be the thing that matters most of all, then what you want is for life to continue happening, and life can't continue happening if we keep encouraging cancers.
The only problem is with this is that a lot of people are dumb and really can't wrap their mind around certain ideas, and they're like, life is a cancer. That doesn't make any sense to me. I can't count to 5. I don't know what's going on.
It's true, but then they can't count to 5, and then yet they'll still turn around and defend their stance.
Oh yeah, and they'll say, you know what? You can't count to 4. I'm better than you.
Oh my God, it's true.
It's like, this is what we have to dodge and try to go around these dumb pylons.
And you know what's funny though is that I honestly don't have any issue with disabled people.
Oh yeah, back to that. Yeah,
obviously.
Oh God, no. I have no problem with them. I have no problem with anything.
Debate is my game. I like to play.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like I even though I drifted away from it in the end and realized that there's probably more problems out there than disabled people that are wasting resources and
exactly. I just think this life that we're living, it is morally wrong to make fun of the differently abled. It's socially, morally wrong, right? Way back when we what if it was the opposite way?
I feel like
morals were different.
There's a very good way to do it, and I feel like a lot of people have done it right, and they've been applauded for it. Yeah. And because there's obviously no hate.
There's no because you only run into problems.
It comes from a place of observation. Yep. The fact that you look at somebody with Down syndrome and you realize how amazingly happy they are.
Oh yes, of course.
And I think to myself, wow, it would be awesome to have Down syndrome.
Right.
Because guess what?
Not a care in the world.
I have a very high IQ, and it is miserable every single day to live with that, because it's essentially you have to live among people that they're not there.
No.
And I just feel like it's blissful ignorance. Blissful ignorance is a real thing.
Bliss, yeah.
And so when I say when somebody like Louie CK steps on stage, I don't know whether he has a joke to this.
Oh, he definitely has. He's vulgar. I love it.
I've had my riff about this, and I think people have enjoyed it, or people have hated me for it.
Who knows?
But I honestly I feel like people with Down syndrome have it the best. And it's true. That's my stance on that.
Interesting.
No, it's not true. It's obviously not true. It sucks, but
oh yeah, definitely. I love being.
They're beautiful people. They have
and that's
so much to discover about them. And the ones I love it when they have confidence in themselves and they come out and they're like, "Hey, buddy."
They're like, I've organized 500 CDs.
Yeah. Sure.
And I'm like, that's awesome. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
That's what makes you. I have a strong. Okay, I have two things. One, I find nowadays it's just like I think people should be allowed to joke about whatever in the hell ever. It's just as long as they don't put a good old fashioned Hitler hate into it. Just don't put a Hitler hate into something.
Yeah.
And to me personally, I think you're in the clear. Like, if you're not personally demeaning someone, let's say you're not for racist jokes, that's a good but an oldie. If you're not physically not allowing someone to do something because of a different race than your own, then if you're not doing that, then it's fine, and you can kind of joke about it lightly, and it's just or heavily or whatever have you. It's just as long as you're not like, nope, the blacks can't come to my comedy club. I'm gonna make fun of them too while I'm at it. See, that's racist. But if everyone's welcome equally, and you can be like, hey, here's a joke I got. It's about a black joke. And it's like, usually, I think that should be fine.
I think the way to do it is to know for a fact that I know this is hard to gauge, but you need to know that when you're making a racist joke and somebody of a different ethnicity sits down at the table, that you can continue that joke without fear.
Yeah, of course. I think it's easier to do in the
21st century.
Oh yeah, it's weird. It's
your approach to the subject
double-edged sword.
Is so important. You can't
just
jump on that grenade.
No.
You have to tiptoe around it. You have to kick it around.
Because we are not there as a society that you can just
people can't handle it.
Lob a bomb in there and be
you
like,
need to know. You need to know the person. Honestly, that's what's frustrating.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like the 21st century is like a double-edged sword because it's super sensitive. You can't say anything nowadays. But on the other hand, it's the easiest time in history to say things.
Yeah, because freedom of speech is there.
Exactly. It's just that
people are going to complain.
People complain over every single damn thing. If you just walk out and you just be like, I love steak. Oh, I just offended like all the vegans in the general area.
Yeah.
Or the vegetarians. And it's just like, but then again, if you believe in something, there's one thing to believe in it, and there's another thing to make it everyone else's problem when they never asked about it in the first place.
Right.
They're like, I never met you, or you didn't ask about anything, and I know you don't want to hear about it, but I'm gonna make your life bad because I want to. That's my love in life.
Yeah.
Like, haha, making you annoyed. This is fantastic. And why? Because all throughout my life and my family history is that's how we're taught to do things. And I really think a lot of things, how people act, are how they've been brought up as a rinse and repeat and keep going and watered down and et cetera.
We were none of us brought up perfect, so we're all pretty screwed
God,
up,
no. Humans are all fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. I know I am.
You know what I almost appreciate more than anything is like a small tiny community in the middle of nowhere where every single child was brought up the exact same way.
There's a book about that.
There's something about it. Peaceful. Like,
that's it. Yeah.
Native communities right up until we decided to mutilate them stupid.
Oh, I know.
Then,
they just sometimes I mean, sure, they have some of them have barbaric practices that we think is only because we were brought up differently. Yeah. But
they did it the same
way
every single time.
The basic necessity and like the basic understanding of how to be brought up was like
everybody understood everybody.
I thought minimalism.
That's beautiful.
Minimalism is
and
the key. Simplicity.
No, it's not the key.
No, not the key. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It can be
that is
very
exactly
beautiful.
It is beautiful to see.
Yes,
but it would make me crazy
when used appropriately.
Yeah.
Now, if someone hands me a little speck of food on a fucking plate that's as big as my face, and they charge me $50 for it, and they're like, it is minimalistic, it is the perfect dessert ever, and I'm like, bitch, take it back, add about 5 of those, and drop the price. Like, no.
Yeah, but you are basically a stomach.
Oh, I eat 5 meals a day, that's 5 days into one.
That's not you. That's you not respecting the art. You just do not care. You just want to plug food into your face. You respect art better than most people I know.
You know what the girl I'm seeing said to me? She's like, you get excited over food as you do sex.
Oh, that was Colton saying, "Hey guys, I didn't kill myself the other day."
Oh, yeah. I found I'm not even gonna...
We don't have to get on it.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
It's obvious that he didn't kill himself.
Oh, right, because last time... Right, nope. I'm back again! Oh, darn. Grown.
Yeah, everyone hates Colton the most.
Yeah, I was called Bad Luck McBrien.
Were you?
If anyone remembers Bad Luck Brian. I look just like him.
Really?
Oh, yeah, big resemblance. When I was younger.
What were we talking about before we lost it?
Man, we
haven't stopped.
We
yet.
derailed.
We haven't talked about our location yet.
Right. Oh yeah, I always like doing. I have an art book in my lap.
We'll get to that. Let's get to that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some drawings of Colton's in a bit. I'm going to tell.
I have no. I have one half drawing in here.
All right, we'll get to it.
It's a giraffe.
Yeah, it's a giraffe. Okay.
I haven't even started it really.
Colton.
I'm going to draw something else though.
Colton is he's a pretty good artist. So
I like to think of myself as a sketch artist mostly.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want something sketched or
I would. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll definitely do commissions.
Yeah.
So will Brendan, I think, with sculpting or something.
I'd love to do any sort of commission of anything. It'd be fun.
But where are we today?
Yeah. We are in one of my childhood areas. I always came to my groceries, as you might have. The Atlantic Superstore in what? Quispamsis?
Yep.
Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Let's
Rothesay.
Rothesay.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story. It's a whole other can of dumb worms.
Rothesay. Yes, New Brunswick.
Yeah. NB.
Let's not talk about.
No.
I live here.
It's dumb. Quiz Fam says Rothesay KV. Who knows?
It's fine.
Anyway, yeah.
Atlantic Superstore.
This has been open
and
for
NB liquor location.
Oh yes, now that is new. They added that on.
Yeah, that's
a few years old.
I remember when there was nothing there.
Yeah,
like 3 years old.
It's a beautiful place, as liquor stores go.
Liquor stores are good places. There's a Dollarama and Staples down there.
Oh yeah. Now, fun fact about we had a Staples and Dollar. Now, see, the Dollarama never used to be there. Also, there used to be a movie theater right next to the now Dollarama, and there used to actually be bowling there, and not only the small
Riverboat.
What's that?
The Riverboat.
Yeah, the Riverboat. Yeah, the Riverboat movie theater.
That did not last long at all.
It was so sad because it was so ever convenient.
It was awesome, but there was no business plan.
Oh goodness, no! And they had bowling, like regular bowling, not the small ones where you can grasp with one hand. You need like the 2 hands and like the 3 holes in it. They had all of that, and I went bowling there once, and long story short, when I was very young and very small, my friend dropped a giant bowling ball on my toe, agonizing pain. Those bowling shoes do not help you whatsoever from protecting your shoe. They're no steel-toe shoe. But yeah, and then I think the last time I ever went to that theater, I went and saw the Lego movie, and they gave my friend and I a free ticket because we got there a little late. We had to pay for our ticket.
How old were you when the Lego movie came out?
And this was in grade 10, I do believe. 10 or 11. 10.
When the Lego movie came out, really?
I think so. Because that was the last one I saw there, and I think that
Do you have chest hair?
I do.
Okay.
I know, I'm 20. Yeah, I know, right? But, yeah, that's 4 or 5 years ago now that the thing's been closed.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Not too bad. I went there for many birthdays and many times.
Well, I was in grade 6 and 7, I think, when I went there for 2 different class trips to see. One was Shrek, first Shrek, when I was in grade 6.
That's great.
Or it might have been the other way around. I can't remember.
I was very young.
And then Harry Potter, the very first Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, I saw that.
Or was it Sorcerer's Stone?
I saw
here?
that.
What is the order? How
They
do that?
They don't. I think in the UK they said philosophers.
Yeah, they don't recognize Philosopher's Stone in
here.
States. No.
No, God, no. Oh, goodness, no States. No.
That's what it was. Okay, I was trying to figure
philosophy.
that out. I get it. I was trying to understand what that was about. They won't give philosophy a chance in a book about sorcery.
Oh yeah, so backwards.
Joy.
So dumb.
Joy. You know what's been around and proven as like not. I mean, how can you prove? How can you prove philosophy as something that doesn't exist? It's ideas.
Yeah, that's what it is.
How can you tell somebody not to have ideas?
You can't have ideas. We might we're gonna have ideas and label them as philosophy, and that's perfectly fine, because we label things nowadays, and it's completely ridiculous.
Oh, the fact that everyone thinks that Drake is a great philosopher because he said, what did he say? YOLO? You only live once? Go Drake, look at you changing the world.
It was an idea. Sure. But, I feel like philosophy has to have some type of, intellectual, deepness to it.
Alright. I feel like Carpe Diem came first.
Yeah, I mean, okay, can we all just take a moment and Carpe Diem.
Let's not throw things around.
Seize the day.
YOLO and
which
say that it's
basically translates to, you only live life once. Wow, you only live once.
Yeah.
And, seize the day because you never know what's going to happen the next day because you only live once. And then Drake's like, man, guess what? YOLO. Oh no! I feel like Drake was like, "Man, I try to spell the word yellow, but I messed up, and it's YOLO." And he's like, "Man, that's not how you spell it, you dumbass."
In Drake's defense, though, he spent 8 years as a teen in a wheelchair.
Did he actually?
On Degrassi, yeah.
Oh. I thought he actually hurt his legs. I'm like, oh, well, boo. Oh, wow, what a struggle. I don't have any sympathy for that. I don't. Sorry. Sorry.
He shouldn't even exist.
No, I don't care for him.
Wheelchair? Get rid of that guy.
Wheelchair Degrassi? I don't remember that one.
Didn't exist.
Nope.
Don't ask Benedict.
I don't believe in it.
So, does Benedict Cumberbatch look at, somebody and does he look at him like, Drake, you don't exist? Does he watch Degrassi and any scene with Drake, he's like, What are they talking to?
No. I wonder
who'd they throw that basketball to? It just what happened? It just went.
I like to think that Benedict Cumberbatch holds disabled people just in the same line as Santa Claus.
He says they don't exist.
And Nessie the Loch Ness Monster.
They don't exist, as if they're not there. Or no, they shouldn't exist.
Okay.
But still, in his mind, like...
Same difference, probably.
Yeah, he probably is still looking at it like, I don't believe that ball hit anything.
I see right through
it. That ball rolling away.
You know what I don't hear?
Nobody caught that.
You know what I don't hear? Cheap rubber wheels on a gymnasium floor.
Yeah. Ray who? I hear no piano.
Oh, I don't understand people.
No, they're dumb. I love Benedict Cumberbatch still, but that is.
I love his acting. I will always love his acting. I hope it's not true. I feel like it is.
I'm fine with it if it's true. Who cares? People have ideas.
Oh yeah, it just sometimes moral standards say otherwise.
Whatever.
We're all wired that way, just to not like those kind of things.
I probably believe in some pretty sick things that I wouldn't even consider to bring up right now because,
we're not.
Why would you? In your mind, it's fine. So when I'm pulling,
why share it and cause a kerfuffle?
Oh no! What I'm thinking is, if you think it's fine, then you'd obviously have to pull deep to get it, and you'd have to face some demons in order to say, "Here it is. This is not okay."
Oh yeah.
You have to decide that it's not fine. So even if in my mind I have this demon, I don't know, I'm kind of going off rails.
That's how things pretty much start.
Yeah.
And that's how things start rolling, and next thing you know, think about it. Voltaire, one of the great the people who started the Enlightenment, he was like, I'm a free thinker.
Yep.
And free thinking was frowned upon way back when, and he's like, guys, why don't we just, do it this way or do this thing this way, because this is dumb what we're doing right now. And everyone was like, you can think on your own? Is that, I didn't know that was
an option.
I didn't know that. I only chose the default option. Yeah, no, it was just, so nowadays that's just how things do. You have a weird thought, you share it, and you basically see what happens. Anything. Life's a big Yahtzee game. You throw a couple of dice in a cup, you shake it around, and you hope for the best score possible.
I like that the Yahtzee gesture and the jerk-off gesture are the same gesture.
Oh, yeah. Anytime. Yeah, it's like shaking dice. Am I shaking dice or am I beating off?
Hey, Mom, you want to go play some Yahtzee?
Oh, seriously? Oh, dear, that's what you're saying. Okay.
No, Ma.
Yeah, see, that's just, I don't like gesturing that.
Speaking of which, if you could give if you can give your penis one superpower.
Ooh, oh man, I like that idea.
This is complicated though, because it can't just have the superpower. The superpower is limited to your penis, and also your penis can only extend from your penis, or it can only revolve around your penis. The rest of your body cannot be involved.
Okay.
And what approach do you go with? Do you want to
go basic and say, I have the power to increase my size on whim? That's so boring. It's so
penis.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't like it when it's angry.
I honestly don't even think that every girl goes for giganto anyway. They're not gonna want.
No, unless you're a Hollywood slut working for.
Yeah. Horrors don't exist.
Oh God. I don't know if she listens to this.
It's okay. You don't have to say.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I don't support this.
I just think it's funny. Some people out there think that horse don't exist.
I feel like wording is big. I think really wording your phrases properly can go a really long way. For example, saying
anything around me is a bad idea.
Yeah. Saying whores don't exist. Now, do you see through them? Do you believe that the same as their Santa Claus? Or you just don't believe you don't like the act and don't believe in people should be.
It just goes back to the Benedict Cumberbatch and the wheelchair guy conversation.
Yeah, we go full circle.
And it's where that came from. It had history.
So thank you to someone who prompted us.
I enjoyed it.
That was a fun conversation.
Were we talking about something before that though? Before I kind of tangented.
Oh man, I was smoking weed and great for chatter. Two chatty Cathys.
Yeah.
But we do tend sometimes to forget what we're saying.
Sometimes. I don't. I love
you. Don't. I'm very.
That's all I do.
I'm very new to this whole A whole new world.
Wondrous. I don't know any words to that song. Goodness knows. I don't know any words to any song. That's
Arabian,
my problem.
Arabian Nights for children.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
I love Aladdin.
Oh.
And Smith was casted as the genie.
Oh, wow.
It's raining.
Guys, it is like starting to downpour here soon. And that's the best thing about living in New Brunswick is that you will never go through a drought.
Yeah. It's pouring rain at 10 o'clock, and in 15 minutes it's going to be bright and sunny out. Because that's New Brunswick.
Yeah, I just want to go back and, like, New Brunswick is, like, we just don't have your typical standard for weather.
Your penis!
Oh, right, the penis. Oh, penis!
Penis!
Penis power. Go, power penis!
Let's talk about Colton's penis.
Oh, it's a lot happier.
No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about what your superpower.
Oh, my power.
I don't care about your penis.
I almost want to be able to... I don't know, could maybe control people. Oh, man, I'm very...
That is always your go-to every time.
I really
you want
like...
to have control over people.
I really, because I don't like dumb people.
I want to take over the world. And you want to control people?
I just feel like because I just don't... I don't like when dumb people annoy me, and I don't like being annoyed. So if I could just stop that, not even like make people do what I want, but just basically every time someone dumb came up to me, I can be like, not today, and like just push them aside, and they'll be stop talking to me, and I'll be like, I don't want to hear that noise, that white noise.
So most people you can find a use for, though. You can't kick them away that quickly. You gotta. Some of them you can like listen to, give them 15 minutes, and see if you can find a use for them. A lot of them you can't find use for. You kick them aside, don't talk to them again.
Yeah, you really see the opportunity. Opportunist. Opportunist.
Yeah. I'm an opportunist.
Not always.
I like to find who I can use and abuse, and
I'm more like that when I'm more evil. Oh,
and
it stopped raining.
Look at that.
Literally, God spilt a drink. If you believe in God.
Zeus lives in New Brunswick.
Oh yeah, Zeus. Oh yeah, Zeus. Oh yeah. I like to think that the Greek gods, they had character. I like them. They had some cool powers.
Yeah, they're good people.
That
Would you want your penis to have the power of Zeus?
Oh, lightning bolts.
Lightning bolts out of your penis,
and to be able to control the weather.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having a stiff one in the north, and then just like
your penis. Ding. It's awkward though because you have to whip it out every time you save the day.
Oh man,
that's a good hero.
That'd be a
great hero. What's his superpower though? He's got to whip it out every time he has to save the day. But what does he whip it out to do? Does it whip it out and it becomes a club and he's just like, dude, or laser beams, and he's got to get it hard first.
Oh man, definitely
what it is.
Definitely laser beams hard first. He has to jerk off, and he has to like, and him like climb. Like, you know what? He's really useless. and is emptying a garbage can and says, "Stay in school."
Stay in school, yeah.
I find that hilarious.
The garbage man says, "Have a nice day," and he also says, "Don't drink and drive." Have a nice day, but don't drink and drive, says the garbage man.
Also, he's thinking to himself,
if you're going to take it from
I should have stayed in school. Or, like, be happy. And he's like, how can I be happy when I'm moving this heaping, disgusting pile of garbage?
Is there any way to make a garbage man a superhero? That's hard. It's kind of a reach.
He's an everyday hero.
I mean,
no, shut up.
It's so easy to spin a Nazi around into a superhero, but a garbage man?
Yeah, no. He's already garbage.
He's already garbage.
Oh, wait, what if he just... I like the idea of a hero saying the inconvenience. That's all he is. Just like, that's his title, the inconvenience. And he doesn't help you or harm you. He just slightly inconveniences your day.
So even like, it doesn't matter what side he's on, really. He's just
he's gonna inconvenience everybody.
Yeah.
That's his main goal and his main, like, I don't know, his, like, life. He's like, if I don't inconvenience someone once a day, I can't live.
Yeah. So like
something dumb.
So like if he's a villain and Buddy's sitting there jerking off into his midget's mouth trying to get hard and blast
a laser beam
and like actually shoot like the alien invasion away
because he can't focus
because there's a serious problem going on.
Yeah.
But then meanwhile the inconvenience is like I got things to do. He walks over there and he walks up to Buddy's nutsack, essentially.
Yeah,
he's just like, try getting hard now,
He's like, this isn't the worst thing possible, but it sure is uncomfortable.
Guess what? I bet you're not hard. And then he's like,
kind of like sneaks away. And he's like kind of immortal, and he's like, he can't be killed.
Kind of like Batmite, but only but only he's just really all his only powers to just appear there and just like slap somebody in the nuts when they're trying to get hurt.
You always know that he's always around because you always hear this like groan from somebody you have to deal with him again.
Yeah.
It's like just such an inconvenience.
Seriously,
and then
I just things to do,
right? It's like he's the kind of guy that you're trying to eat soup and you'd be like, I'm gonna momentarily take your spoon away, and then give it back to you.
Yeah, take your spoon away and give you a fork.
I think this is better, and then it's like, no, obviously it's not.
It's not better, you douchebag.
Right?
So he's a villain. He is a terrible. Like, I would not want to.
You know what? I would never want to. Like, I think the worst part of his villainy is that he sticks around like a bad mold.
You know who we never discussed yet as a hero? Maybe the inconvenience can be the villain to one of our favorite heroes, Jeff.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. I think that'd be great because Jeff is a regular.
Jeff is regular.
Regular normie. He's like, I'll have a regular coffee for my regular day while I salt my radish.
He's gonna get a call from the mayor. Yeah.
Just answers the phone.
Jeff, it's the mayor. Jeff, it's the mayor. We have a problem, Jeff. Okay, mayor.
Yep.
What is it? All right, I'm just gonna have a salad.
He made himself.
I'm just gonna have a quick salad and then I'll be right with you. Okay.
No urgency whatsoever.
Okay. All right. See you later. Bye, mayor.
Meanwhile, the mayor's like ripping his hair out, and he's
Jeff's just like he's just sitting there. He decided he's gonna have eggs instead.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want.
Jeff, he's got his routine, but obviously some people like to change it up a little bit. So he's sitting there, he's eating an apple.
Now the one thing he has in his utility belt is that salt shaker. He just whips it.
It's just a regular belt with a salt shaker on it.
And he just kind of put an extra loop on it, really.
And he just frying his eggs.
Just whips it out, and he's like, seasoned. He reminds me of a more regular Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation.
Yeah. That's all he's doing. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, that's all he is. He's just a really regular guy. But, the mayor's calling. The mayor's calling.
It's like, Jeff.
Seriously, Jeff. You have no idea how inconvenienced we are right now. We need you.
We're super inconvenienced. We're trying to file these papers, and this guy, he's just walking in here, and he's just kerfuffling our papers.
He's just crumpling them up.
He's walking in, he's like, you better come get them, Jeff. You better come get me. I'm going to kerfuffle these papers all day. You have no idea.
I'm going to move them from one side of the table to the next.
You know who's not going home today? These guys.
Not on time.
Not on time.
Not on time.
Here come Jeff, and Jeff's just like,
well, I gotta go there.
Yep.
Gotta find the keys first.
I mean, it's not that he's not encouraged to go. He wants.
No, he definitely.
It's not that he wants to go either. Right. It's just like it's a regular day. I mean, Jeff got up. I mean, yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna go deal with the situation. But I mean, like, I haven't even had breakfast yet.
No, I mean, I'm not missing that. I want to have that.
You try fighting an inconvenience on an empty stomach. Not without salt.
I'm not gonna inconvenience myself.
No, not at all.
I'll be giving it to him.
He'll get to it. I mean, he's a well-meaning guy. He's well-meaning, and he's gonna get it done. But it's just is he gonna throw off his routine for it?
Right, but you know, then again, does he always know what to do?
Not in every case.
No.
Normally he needs to be coached,
which is okay.
That's fine. But
that's fine.
What's good about Jeff is that if you tell him to do something, he'll go and do it. He's going to walk up to that thing and he's going to be like, no, okay, I'll do that for you. You know what? And he'll do it. He'll do it.
Oh, he will.
Yep.
It'll get done.
And as soon as he's done, he'll go up to you and be like, anything else?
You know what? Jeff is not a procrastinator.
He's not a procrastinator. He's not.
He gets it done in a timely fashion.
He does it his way. He does it the right way according to Jeff.
Oh yeah, definitely the book of Jeff.
Whereas the inconvenience is like there is no routine. No routine.
No, not today.
So I feel those two are a really good.
That would be a good comic book.
I mean, I know nobody's nuts get slapped, but that could be for the Justice League situation.
I feel like the ejaculator, like when he meets Jeff, and Jeff's just like. Not my cup of tea.
Jeff really wouldn't be into that. He'll
what he would say? He'd be like, "Atta boy, you did that. You did something you wanted to do."
You go, yep.
Hey, good man. Good man.
That's exactly what it'd be. Good man.
Good man.
Yep.
Because
I probably would have ejaculated in her mouth too.
But he's like,
good choice.
But I didn't.
No. That was a fine choice. Yep.
Jeff, should we say that where we got this from? Wait, we just said that? Oh, God.
I love Jeff.
Man, Jeff's great.
Jeff's my guy. Jeff's my boy. You're my boy, Jeff.
Oh, man. Awesome job today, boys. And he's just like,
Jeff.
Yes, it was.
Jeff is technically my employee.
Employee Jeff.
No, I'm kind of his supervisor, sort of, but
sort of, kind of.
He's a retired gentleman. And he's awesome.
Which he hurt himself.
He's so cool.
That's his origin story. He hurt his thumb and he can't use his hands.
His origin story is really just a Tuesday. He's still just Jeff, but he decided to be a superhero because he hurt his hand. Yeah. He gave the mayor's phone number, and he's like, "You ever have a problem, Mayor? You just give me a call, and I'll see if I can pencil you in."
Right? Yeah, he has his own schedule.
I love Jeff. And you know what? Even the bosses at work, it's just like, we're not going to tell Jeff he has any rules.
No.
Everyone else in the store, not that Jeff would ever go against any rules. It's just that.
Oh no, you would never.
Would you expect that of him? It's not fair to, because he's Jeff.
That's the best way to describe it.
It's just Jeff.
It's just Jeff.
It's just Jeff, and it's just Jeff and his shaker of salt.
I've never seen a man put salt on a radish before, or a tomato, and just eat like an apple.
Every day.
And
he'll put salt in his apple and eat it
like an apple. He left his carrots in the forklift.
Where did I put my cell phone? Did I lose that? There it is. Okay.
Yeah, he put his...
Not that I need it.
He left his mini carrots in
the forklift. They were sitting there for days.
I'm like, don't pull a bud.
Don't even compare.
Oh, goodness gracious. The inspiration behind the inconvenience. I'm not. I said his name because I'm not worried that he's going to listen to this.
He's not going to listen to this. He doesn't have a cell phone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's right. The SoundCloud. What do you mean clouds are making sound?
He would just stare up into the sky for a good solid hour.
He made he did the funniest thing the other day. Actually, I was making fun of. I think we were joking around how if Bud was eating some kind of sugar, he would just drop dead, and I was like, yeah, Bud, you would just do this, and I pretend to die and drop dead, and he's like, oh yeah, and this is what I'll be doing on my way down. he proceeded to pretend to fall ever so slowly and smile and then flip me off, and I died laughing.
Oh,
it was the best thing I've ever seen him do.
What a douche.
What a lovely douche. He's kill me, and then just middle finger all the way down.
Anyway, nobody cared about any of that, because guess what? They don't know those people.
No, you do not. And you'll have to go and shop. That's a good old
Laura
story.
Finley
what did she comment?
She said, I got you. EXO. Her and I talked about her giant orange nerps today.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, I got the end of that story, or that little conversation.
I only got the end of that story, and I think I was involved in all of it.
You were.
I was just asking him whether she had the oranges right up on her like this.
On her massive bosom.
Yeah, just pointing straight out with the, what are the little,
the
stem part of the orange.
Not the navels. No. No, they're called,
you know what I mean, little stem part.
Yeah,
anyway, she was holding it there, and she was pointing them out, so my question, and it was a very valid question, was,
right.
So, is the whole thing the nip? The nipple and the little stem part is the nubbin?
The nubbin.
Or is that just the nipple? Is the nubbin the nipple? And that's it. That was my question. Right. And I thought that was a fair question.
Oh, I think
and her answer to that was that they're the size of toonies, and I'm like, no, they're not. They're the size of oranges. And I'm still confused to this.
Interesting comment.
And that is when Colton walked in.
Yeah, I didn't like where I was going, so I was like, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear any of it.
Yep.
Because I already heard that story once when she was talking to Sean.
Oh yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, that was an inconvenience for me.
Oh yeah. I feel like yeah.
Sometimes you just can't get time back when you witness things.
I was just asking a question.
Yeah, you were just asking. You were just being curious.
Yeah, it's nature.
Yeah.
Nature of the beast?
Oh, there's a beast all right somewhere.
So what do you think?
We're also at 48 minutes, which went by really fast.
That was a good show. What do you think?
I think that's well-rounded.
I always think that we always fade on something really good, though.
Yeah, we do.
So, let's just...
I know, I gotta do art tonight.
You have to do art
I got very inspired.
Can I look at your...
I mean, I only have one drawing in here. I
look at your...
I literally just took 2 minutes on it.
It's a giraffe.
It's a giraffe. I need to...
I like giraffes.
I think so, too. I think that's gonna look nice if I ever get around to keep going at it. This is my early staging of my drawings. Mm-hmm. And I really like to make the Casper the Ghost shell of a man sketch before I even decide to go detailed.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Just get basic shapes, kind of.
Well, that's how you do it.
Yeah, but I am going to try to make a drawing for somebody, and I'm going to draw it tonight, and I might add the black ink into it.
And would you be willing to post that on social media for viewers to...
Oh, definitely. I can
see?
Definitely do that.
And what is your Instagram?
Colt45 McB. Go give it a follow.
Yeah.
I post some great art, and I take pretty good darn pictures too. I think I'm a minor photographer.
You're a snappy photographer.
I think so. I love it.
Better with age.
Oh, it's like a fine wine.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll figure it out. Yeah. You're like a puppy, young stupid puppy.
I do compare myself to a puppy sometimes.
You are an idiot puppy.
I am.
And eventually you'll be a dead puppy, because I really don't think you're going to make it far past 20.
Oh, Jesus. No, we still think I'm going to die. One of these days it's going to be sad with
the real collect the Deadpool on Colton.
Yep.
Is that cruel that I...
No, I should have... Actually, fun fact, I should have died. I fell asleep at the wheel, rolled my car 4 times, and the car was facing the opposite direction that it was going in.
Interesting.
Oh, and I should have been dead. But when in doubt, kids, if you're going to crash a car, go to sleep.
That's
go limp. Point. Go limp.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, that is the science to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to go completely limp.
Then again, I wouldn't have crashed if I was awake, knock on a car. But I crashed while I was asleep, and if you go limp, you have way less chance of fracturing or breaking any bone in your body.
So, crashing your car is stupid.
Oh, big time.
But going limp is awesome.
It felt like a vicious tilt-a-whirl.
Unless you're limp in a situation where it could save the world if you weren't so limp. And
that's our story.
And good night.
And good night for another time.
This has been a GCCC.